Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Today's starting pitcher, Jose Soriano. What's the scouting report on him?
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Ready to go now? Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a foul ball. Baldwin went deep in his most recent game. Just starting things out here in Anaheim. Baldwin goes 6'1", 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's a ball. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air, left field. Low, settles under it. 1 away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, with an ace on the bump, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're going to come away with a win.
1 out, man at first. Matt Olson up to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The 2-1. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here comes Austin Riley. Riley launched a homer in his most recent game. Pitch kicks away from d'Arnaud. No advance, though. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Man at second. On the ground. Peraza fires over to first. And that's the third out. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. What do you got on him, Chris?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Nolan Schanuel now at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. One down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Mike Trout in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
The 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Up the middle. Nice grab to first. And they get the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Zach.
2 outs, base is empty. Zach Neto digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball. Rips one to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Can't squeeze it. This one drops. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Golden opportunity right here. A little out front there as he swings through it. And misses inside. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Fought off foul. That one almost got him. The Braves looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Braves with a chance to score first here in game one of this three-game set. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Batting ninth, center fielder Michael Harris II.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball low. Can't glove it cleanly, and the Braves score first. It's 1-0, and no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Well, with two outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So two outs with runners on the corners. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Ozzie in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So up next, Drake Baldwin. Fly to left his first time. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 2 and the Angels nothing. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Joe Adell. Chris Sale back to work. That's a little bit low. Fastball for a strike at 95. Right side. Albies sends it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Fifth designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. ball gets the corner at the knees.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6, left fielder, Josh Lowe.
2 down, bases empty. And here is Josh Lowe.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Lowe with a homer in his last game.
Yeah!
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Kim with the throw to first. That is the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. On to the third inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That misses. Ball 1. And that's smooth a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Riley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher. It's there, and that's a great play. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That's 3 there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Chris Sale ready to get back to work. Travis Darno, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Darno matched a homer in his last game. Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contacting balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. The 0-1.
That's the ball. No, ball.
And downstairs.
Ball.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Peraza started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
First baseman, Nolan Shadwell.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup, Nolan Shadwell. The next to hit, he's 0 for 1.
Way to lay off that pitch
that's
down.
The ball.
Two on, one out. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This one chopped to first. Olsen to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they work around the leadoff double. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Start of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-0. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Dom Smith stands in. Went down on strikes his first time through. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Albies on at first, nobody out.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Pitch kicks away from Darno. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2 and 2. On a line out towards center. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Ha-Sung Kim. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Out to short. Neto slings to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Left field. And
No, that's a
that is
foul ball.
foul. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark,
And
let's
leading
check out
off
the latest
the
news
road,
from around the league.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Slider. Middle outside.
Trout at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Slider. Middle outside.
That missed. That's a ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
That's a laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Angels.
We all saw his hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Now, Zach Neto.
Hoo-yah!
The 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses. Ball 1. The shortstop takes a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Called out on count strikes.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Joe Adell.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Circle change. Low outside.
0-1. On a line. Acuna takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Soler.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Circle change. Low middle.
Oh, yeah.
Trout off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He's in a great spot right here, ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Low inside.
The 0-2. And that's down
a
and
ball.
away.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Line drive, base hit. Trout round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. The relay. Tag. Not in time. He scores. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes the runner. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Oh, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses.
Nope, ball.
And now it's even 1-1. On the ground to first, makes a sliding stop, and that's a great play for the out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Angel Stadium, now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
No, that's out.
Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He made him pay for that one. His 4th home run of the season. And the Braves had the lead now. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up. And with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Soriano won't go any further tonight, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
So they turn
Angels,
things over to the
number
righty,
24,
Robert Stevenson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Line drive, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's into second with nobody out.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Foul ball there. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Suter, a left-hander, also throwing. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. On the ground, right side. Shadowell steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 1 for 2. And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1
That's
there.
the ball.
That's off the
No,
inside corner. 2-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Two. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Robert Stevenson departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the Angels turn to their
Number
bullpen for a new
37,
pitcher, Brent Suter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. The switch hitter batting right.
No, that's out.
Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. Neto handles, throws the first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Angels 2. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Christian Moore.
You know, these Angels finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
That's a ball down.
Sinker. Middle outside.
The 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Digging in, Oswald Peraza.
Hey!
Slider. Low inside.
Ball.
The Braves leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Misses
That's
inside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 2. On the ground to first, Olsen. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
First baseman, Nolan.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Nolan Shotwell. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, Riley. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Angels held in check. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now Michael Harris II.
Center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Here's a 1-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Fires over to first. Now one gone at the top of the sixth.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Pulls that one foul. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that one is inside ball one. This one in the air right field. Adele going after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And it's 2 down.
Up next for catcher, Drake.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Strike 2. And he dodges that fastball.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Stays alive. Outside. Matt Olson on deck for Atlanta. Lifted in the air out to left. Low gets under it. And that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
to third. Throw on to Olsen. One pitch and one out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Neto in the box again, takes a strike. The Braves leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th.
That missed. That's a ball.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Sale and a 1-2. Now one
That's
missed.
a ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
Breaking ball
That's the
misses
ball.
down and away.
Middle inside.
Tried to
go?
check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him. Now batting
Up
Joe
next
Adell.
for the
He has,
Angels.
as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
that's right. And ball
Nope.
1.
Ball.
The 1-0. Slider right there. Late on that fastball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you.
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Angels go quietly there, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Angels.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chase Silseth.
Silseth.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
When you
Ball,
get ahead in the
that's down.
count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, left field. And
Foul
just
ball.
foul. That clips the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here comes Austin Riley.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Sliced hard but foul. Silson, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Number 70, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Romano also getting ready. In the air, right field. Adele on his way over, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Foul ball. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
2 down, nobody on. Inside.
That's the ball.
And it's 2-1. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Soler leading things off and takes a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And the 0-2. That's a little bit low. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Bounce to third. Riley. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Here is d'Arnaud.
Heck one.
The Angels trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. That's hard hit in the line. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will end the inning. It's the Braves 5 and the Angels 2. Back in Anaheim, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Ozzie Albies with the insurance blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chase Silseth won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels,
game for the Angels, number 70. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Dominic Smith now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Got him. Now one away. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Got it. Nice grab. That's out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
And the batter now, Michael Harris II. Ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to this solo homer. It's now 6-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now, new pitcher
number
on the mound as we
62,
roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Hernandez.
Daysbel Hernandez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Leading off, Oswald Peraza. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels.
And next for L.A., Nolan Shadowell.
Yeah.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder.
2 down, bases empty. And now batting, Mike Trout. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. So Trout comes up with the knock. And that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now a chance for Zach Neto. That's outside. And that is ball 1.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Angels leave 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Line to left, and there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. 1 for 4 with a double. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Now 2 out.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson down. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. The other way, and he beats the shift. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So runner at second, 2 down. Austin Riley at the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at second.
Ball outside.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Braves strand one. They lead it 6-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now as they hand the ball to a
45,
fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tyler Kinley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Joe Adell
And
getting
leading
ready
off
to
for the
hit.
Hellos, right fielder Joe Adell.
Here, what?
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Curve in the dirt. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Soler
That's a ball.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. To the right side, Albies. Throw to first is in time.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Josh
Angels down to their final out.
Lowe.
And next for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
That's a ball low.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
They're down to their final strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Payoff pitch, and they'll do it again. Three-two, left field, and it's a foul ball. 3-2, lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Darno stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Low off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, knocks it down. On to first, ball game. And the Braves make it 6 straight victories.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.